Hello students, this is Nirmalindu Nirmal. Today we are going to learn a new thing. We are going to learn about a new topic, the physical quantity, and that is force. That is force. In our daily life also we use the force. But how to define, how to say that what is force in a systematic manner or in a proper manner, or what is exactly the force, okay, that we'll learn, and everything related to force we'll learn here. And this is the first part of the chapter force, and this is the chapter 3. This is chapter 3. So we have completed two chapters, and many of you were asking about the chapter 2, okay, about the question answer of chapter 2. So you don't worry, all of you, in few days you will get the uh, what you will get the question answer of the two exercises. So let's start the chapter 3 till now, and that is force. Okay, so as you can see here, what is written, that have you ever observed a body can neither start or stop, neither start nor stop moving, okay, stop moving or not change its speed, direction and its shape by itself. Means what is this sentence saying, that anything, any object which is moving, okay, or which is at rest, which is not moving, which is in the rest position, then it does not change its speed or direction or shape itself automatically. It does not change. Suppose that any ball is just moving, then it does not stop automatically, or we can say that it does not change the direction automatically. Or if any ball is at rest, then automatically, means the ball itself does not start to move. To move the object which is into the rest, some force to be applied, some force will just kick it, okay, or we will push it, we will push it, then what will happen, it will start moving, okay. It will not start moving until and unless we don't push it. If suppose that any ball or football, any type of ball is just rolling on the ground, it does not deflect. It does not deflect. Deflect means to change the direction. It does not change the direction like this in any direction until unless we don't uh, change the direction of the object. It hits anything, then it change the direction, okay. Without that means automatically the ball does not change its direction automatically itself, okay. Or if we talk about the shape, then shape of anything also does not get changed itself. So what happens actually, when you go to a school in the morning, you apply force to lift your school bag. Obviously we apply the force to lift the school bag and to put on the shoulder. Every day we do this. When you enter a shop or bank, you find push written on the door. To enter the bank or shop, we will have to push the door to enter, and you push the door and to get in, and pull the door to come out. It means here also what we do, that the gate was in the rest, okay. As you can see here, that gate was at rest, it does not move automatically. What happens, that we pull or push to move it. What we have done, either we push it, either we push it, or we pull it to make the changes in the position of the object, or to move the object. What we do, we do only one out of these, either we push or we pull the object to move it, okay. So sorry, football players often stop the ball traveling at a great speed. Obviously if you have seen anybody playing football, then you must have seen that if anybody football is moving very fastly with a great speed, then what happens, the player stops it with the what, with the leg, with the feet. So automatically it does not stop. Somebody stops it, then only it stops. So at times you also see a player deflecting the ball cleverly in the what, as you can see in the picture. Okay, that the player is kicking the football. Okay, so why? Means to make the change in the position of the object, to deflect or to speed up the ball. Means in the what, for the various purposes the ball is kicked, or what, the force is applied to the ball. Okay, force is applied to the ball, either it is in the rest and sorry, in the rest. If ball is rest, then to move it the force is applied. If ball is moving, then force is applied to stop it. If ball is moving, then to change the direction, what, the force is applied. If the ball is moving and anybody here, then the person will just apply the force with the leg and the ball will deflect, it will change the direction. So we have must you have must seen that any player deflecting the ball. Deflecting means to change the direction. So these where means these are the examples where the force is applied. Okay, where the force is applied for the different purposes, for the various purposes. So picking, opening, setting, clicking, twisting, hitting, lifting, and these are the works. Okay, uh, pushing, pulling, and are some actions that usually result in some kind of change in the motion of the object. Means these are the what? These are the actions. These are some actions which result in some kind of change in the motion of the object. When we pick, then motion take place. When we open anything, then there is some changes in the motion of the object. When we click anything, then there is a motion in the object. When we twist anything, there is the motion in the object. When we push anything, we pull anything, there is the motion, there is the change in the motion of the object. Motion means speed. Okay, motion means, in the simple manner, we can say that motion means speed. Okay, motion means what? Change in the position. Actually, no, we will not say that speed. Actually, motion is the change in the position. We apply the force, then what happens? The position changes. Suppose that now the ball is here, after some time it will be here. When we apply the force, it means the position of the object has changed with the time. It means it has the motion. Okay, now, so these actions result in the what? In change the motion of the object. Hence, we conclude that a body requires force to start or stop moving. We have what conclusion we have got here? That we have got that anybody or a body requires force to stop or start or stop moving. Okay, start or stop moving, or change its speed, direction, or shape. So for these works to start or stop moving, to change the speed, direction, and shape, for these things what is required? Force is required. Now, thus force is something which changes or tends to change the state of rest or motion of the body. What is force? We can say that force is something which changes, okay, which changes or tends to change the state of rest or motion of the body. If anything is in the rest, then it will move. If anything is the motion, then in the motion also it changes. Some changes take place because of the force. So it can also change the shape or size of the body and the speed or direction of the motion. Okay, means many changes can take place. If already the ball is in the motion, then if you will kick in the same direction, then the speed of the ball increase. So for different things the forces are applied. Now, in simple terms, we can define force as pull or push acting on a body which tends to change its speed of rest or motion. What is the meaning of rest actually? If the any object which does not change its position with time. Suppose that now before some time it was here only, and now also it is here only, means it has not it is in the rest. It is in the rest. Suppose that now it is here, again in 2 seconds it will be here, again in 2 seconds it will be here. It means it is in motion, because the position of the object is changing with respect to time. It is in motion and it is in the rest. So I have that you have understood the concept of rest and motion. So now we can define what force. That force, what, that we can define force as pull or push acting on a body. in the simple manner, what can we say, that actually force is a pull or push acting on the body, and because of that pull or push, what happens, some changes take place. Changes what, in the state of rest or motion, or a speed or direction of the motion, or shape or size. It means in these things the changes take place because of the force. So this is the definition we can say. If anybody will ask, then we can define like this. Now, a state of motion of an object is described by its speed and direction of motion. The state of motion of object is described with speed and direction of the motion, and when the speed of the body is zero, when the speed of the body is zero, then it is considered to be in a state of rest. Obviously we know that if the speed of anything is zero, means it is not moving, it is at the one place only, then it is said that yeah, it is at rest, in the state of rest it is. Okay, so now we have understood that it is considered to be in the state of rest, and in another word we can say that a body is said to be at rest if position does not change. Position does not change with respect to the surrounding. If with respect to the surrounding, if the position of the object does not change, means it is at the one place only, that the time is passing, but the thing is, or the object is at one place only, the position of the object does not change, it means we can say that the object is at rest, the object is in the state of rest. Now we can say that force is usually denoted by the letter F. Now what is this? This is the letter F, and the force is denoted by F. Okay, force is denoted by the capital letter F. The direction in which the force acts is called the direction of force. The direction in which the force is applied, the force acts, that direction is known as the direction of the force. Suppose that the ball is here, and from here to here, okay, the ball is kicked in this direction, then this is the direction of the force. If ball will be kicked from this, in this direction, then ball will move in this direction. So this direction is known as the direction of force. Direction of force, if the ball will be kicked in this direction, then ball will move like this. So this is the direction of what? This is the direction of force. So the direction in which the force is applied, that direction is known as the direction of force. In other words, the direction of the force is the direction in which body is pushed or pulled. The body is pushed or pulled. So actually, in which direction the force is applied, either pushed or pulled, that direction is known as the direction of force. So now for the force to act, two bodies must interact with each other. Okay, and I'm stopping here. Till here we have understood that what is force, how does it work, and what changes take place because of the force, what is the state of rest, what is the state of motion. Okay, and many changes which take place because of the force. These things we have studied today, and in the next session we will talk about many more things about the forces, and we'll continue the chapter. You will also study the book, the chapter. Okay, now I am stopping the session here. All of you, bye, have a nice day.